Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. So what are we going to be doing today? So today we're going to be feeding the cows, but we're going to be feeding the cows with an extra ingredient. So first of all, before we feed them and get their mixed ration ready in the feeder wagon, we're going to scrape all the leftover silage as it's starting to get a bit mucky, and we don't want that left there and the new silage to go over it. So that's the first thing we're going to do. We've now got all of the old silage pushed into the middle, and I can come and get that with the wheelbarrow later and just bring it round to the muck heap, because the cows aren't going to eat that because it's a few days old. And we usually scrape this about every once or maybe 3 times a week, just to keep it clean. But I just wanted to say here, if you're ever going, if you ever have an old floor where the cows are eating, I would definitely recommend to get this, because this stuff is absolutely incredible. So if you have an old floor, not like this one, but this one's quite new, but if you have an old floor, it's usually quite hard to push the silage because the floor is quite rough. But if you have something like this, it's really kind of slippy, and it helps you push it a lot better, as you would have seen when I was pushing the silage up here. And it's also, another good thing about it is, when the cows go to eat the food off the floor, their tongues would usually scrape along the floor, and that would kind of hurt them, or it wouldn't be as comfortable with them if they have an old floor. But if they have something like this, it's nice and soft on their tongue, and it's nice for them. Another thing you can also do is, when you're concreting it, you can make the concrete really soft, which we did here. But as you see, it does start to wear off, because this shed was put in about 5 or 6 years ago, and it does start to wear off a bit. But the extra food that we're giving the cows today is potatoes. So potatoes, we never feed the cows with potatoes, we just don't. But today these are left over from our house on Christmas, and we didn't finish them all. So they were left over, and they're starting to go rotten, so we may as well give them to the cows before they completely go bad. So we're gonna feed these to the cows today. There isn't very many of them, so the cows probably won't completely get to taste them, because there isn't very many of them, and they're getting quite a big ration at the minute. The reason why we're not just putting the potatoes on top of the silage or the food when the cows are fed, it's because we want the potatoes to be crushed up and mixed with everything else and broken down a bit, because those potatoes were quite big and we didn't want any of the cows choking on them, just to be extra careful. But yeah, we put them in there, and hopefully that'll break down all the potatoes so they're in a lot smaller pieces, and it's a lot easier for the cows to eat. So we'll just put all the other pieces of food in for the cows, and then hopefully we should be able to feed them, and they should hopefully enjoy them. also got a time-lapse camera going over there so that we can see everything going into the feeder wagon. So yeah, that's the plan. We've just pushed the foot in for the heifers, and yeah, we've just pushed their foot in. So the reason why they are going to be fed today, they're fed every other day, same as the calves, and we feed them yeah, every other day. But the reason why today's their day that they're going to get fed, the reason why we didn't just push this all into the middle and put it in the mucky was because there's quite a lot of it, and if we push it in, they'll have it all eaten before we even feed them. So it's better to keep it not wasted and let them eat it. So that's why we pushed it in and not just waste it. So that's we're going to get them fed now. And if you're wondering how long does it take us to feed all of the stock on a day that they're all getting fed, it takes about an hour and a half to about 2 hours to feed them all. But on a day that we're just feeding the cows, it only takes about 45 minutes. But yeah, that's how long it usually takes. Open. Well, that was easy. It's funny, she got 1, 2, 3. Learn your numbers with me. We clean our footbath every 2 or 3 days or so, just to put nice clean water in it. But we put clean water in it yesterday, so it didn't need clean water again. So that's why we didn't do it today. So I'm gonna try and look for a potato here just to show you what they're like and what they turned out like inside the silage. So I'm gonna try, and it's probably gonna be like finding a needle in a haystack because there's hardly any in the feeder wagon. But yeah, we're gonna try and see how it turns out. I found one. So that's one that's been through the feeder wagon. As you can see, it's chopped up a lot smaller than what they were at the start, and now the cows have no problem with eating that, and they'll love to eat that. So those will so we treat for them that they don't normally get. So yeah, they should like it. Here's another one. So this one here hasn't been chopped up very well, and that's just an unlucky one. But here's a better one here. This has been chopped up nicely, and there you go, miss. Nice wee treat for you. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video of seeing us putting a wee extra ingredient in for the cows. A wee nice little ingredient for them to eat during their meal. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you in the next one. Also, make sure to go and press the like and subscribe buttons down below, and also turn on your notifications so you don't miss out on any of my videos. Thanks a lot, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!